What up, hero? Is Rasta. Listen, stop cutting people off. Start cutting people off. Listen to me. This just hit me like over the weekend when I was in Atlanta, right? And I was talking to a lot of my family members. It was a nice little 5 hour drive from Florida to Atlanta, right? So I spent a lot of quality time just calling family members and friends that I haven't spoke to in a while, catching up on them, catching up with them and all of that good stuff. And what I realized is I asked myself, why do I avoid, right? Like as an introverted person, why do I avoid like talking to people? Why don't I talk to my mom more? Why don't I talk to my dad more? Why don't I talk to my friends and family members who we don't have really much in common, but I still want to keep up with them? Why don't I talk to them as much as I should? And I realized when I started making calls, right? Like I'll be in a conversation for 5 minutes. Next thing you know, an hour done went by, and I'm like, I want to get out of this conversation, right? I love you. Everything is good, but I'll talk to you later, right? And I start realizing it's like, bro, the problem with me, and I'm sure you suffer with this too, is you be cutting people off. You stop talking to people because you don't want to, because they might drain you sometimes because you don't know how to cut them off, right? You cutting them off, but you doing the wrong cutoff, right? I don't believe God wants us to cut people off, especially when those that we love, right? If the relationship bothers you on a day-to-day basis, a relationship you know you should have some type of maintenance with, instead of cutting people off, learn how to end the conversations, right? Learn how to cut the conversation short. Learn how to say no, right? These are qualities that a lot of introverts just don't have at all. And the easiest thing to do is to just run away from it and avoid it, right? Don't answer the phone when people call because you're like, this is going to be an hour conversation, right? Sound familiar? Or don't check up on people because you like, oh, I'm mentally drained right now. I don't have time for another 20, 30-minute conversation. Bruh, call them. Hey, I'm just calling to check up on you, make sure you good. Look, I'm busy right now, but I just wanted to make sure you was good. You straight? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, what's been going on? Boop, 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 boop. 5 minutes go by. Okay, look, I gotta go. Right. And that's uncomfortable. Look, I hate ending conversations. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, that's why I don't have a lot of relationships that I know I should have because I be worried about getting stuck and sucked into stuff that I don't want to do because I don't be wanting to say no. Because I don't want to be saying, hey, bro, I'm about to eat dinner with my family. We got to talk later. Right. But I've been practicing that over the weekend. And I noticed I've been practicing that over the last few years as I get older. I have a wife, I have a daughter. I have to learn how to set boundaries. Right. And if you don't have a wife and a daughter or, husband or whatever, you female watching this, either way, you got to learn how to set boundaries. And the best way to set boundaries is to say no politely. I'm not talking about being an a-hole. You could say no politely, right? Hey, the person invites you to something and you so anxious, like me as an introverted person, you so anxious and just saying yes, 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 right? Or you on the phone with somebody and 20 minutes went by and my wife then heated up my food, right? I'll give you an example. My wife then heated up my food, my food getting cold. She like, come on, baby. I'm like, I just gotta wrap up this conversation. But what I'm doing is I'm waiting for the other person to give me permission to end the conversation. I wait for the other person to give me permission to say no. Stop doing that. Okay. But listen, start small. Okay. Start saying no nicely, right? Start ending conversations a little earlier than you think they would. Start practicing it. I'm telling you, it would change your life. So, again, introverts, heroes, right? I'm here to help you unleash your inner hero. And one key step to that is to stop cutting people off and start cutting people off. I'm Rasta. Thank you for your time today. I'm out.